2026 has come and Dubai chocolate is officially out. It's one of those trends that became synonymous with over-consumerism. It's expensive, it's full of sickly sweet ingredients, and for a while it was shown constantly on social media by influencers, completely flooding digital spaces and pushed across marketplaces with jacked up prices.
This is literally the most viral thing on the internet, but I don't really get it. It's just a stuffed chocolate bar.
And there's some who believe its existence might have been a psyop. There's rumours that Dubai chocolate was promoted to ensure the keyword Dubai came up on Google search specifically for a chocolate bar, rather than the seedy underbelly which is famous for extravagant wealth yet questionable treatment of the people that work there for the elite. This is because, despite its reputation as one of the richest cities in the world, with a police force that drives luxury vehicles, Dubai has long suffered allegations of worker mistreatment in the form of indentured servitude and terrible working environments. It turns out the vast majority of labourers either commute long hours into Dubai and live elsewhere, or they have to inhabit cramped dorms in bad conditions, or are exploited and forced into working certain jobs that they do not want to. As a result, the city has attracted quite a lot of criticism over the years for these issues, and the fact that Dubai chocolate so quickly became what it is known for is what is attracting the idea of the psyop. It's worth noting that Dubai chocolate has been around since roughly 2021 and has been attributed as the brainchild of Fixed Dessert Chocolatier, run by Sarah Hamuda, who says she created the Dubai chocolate bar specifically to satisfy pregnancy cravings. However, it has since become a worldwide phenomenon, rising into prominence thanks to being shared by influencers and selling at candy stores, becoming a must-buy item like matcha lattes or labubus. It got oversaturated to the point that Dubai chocolate became a flavouring for everything that had pistachio in it and was charged at a huge premium as a result.
And I swear, they would Dubai an ass if they could.
And just as matcha latte and labubus have had their time in the sun and are slowly withering away out of relevance, so too would it seem Dubai chocolate as the hype fades. So let's take a look at how Dubai chocolate went from a sickly sweet treat to a possible psyop cover-up for human rights abuses. Dubai is an extremely wealthy country, and its status as a world hub is relatively young, as construction boomed in the 1990s when the city began investing its oil money into real estate, finance, and tourism. However, as stated prior, it has long been built off the back of indentured servitude, as workers faced, and continue to face, poor conditions. As such, it's a shiny city that hides a dark secret. If you go there as a tourist, the only thing it seems you can do is consume.
Because Dubai isn't just a trip, all right? It's a personality disorder. All right? And nobody says, yeah, I went to Dubai. They always say, I just got back from Dubai. Well, why is that? What's the point of that? And it's always the same story. Rooftop pool, luxury shopping mall, rented Lamborghini. You didn't experience culture, okay? You could have went anywhere in the world for culture, and you chose a place that didn't exist when your grandmother was born.
It's different to other cities that have history behind them, where you can visit cultural touchstones and really take part in centuries or millennia of tradition. Of course, there are some aspects of this, such as the Dubai Museum, which gives a storied history of the city, although it would seem most tourists do not visit just to check this place out. Dubai is basically a gigantic shopping mall, extremely golden and flashy, but there's not much else to do other than buy luxury goods. Plus, apparently, if you do take a job there, it's like living in a mall that you can never leave. There's no reason to leave the building your apartment is situated in because it has supermarkets and restaurants inside it, and it's usually incredibly hot outside. Some liken it to living in a gilded cage, which is why it's always suspicious when people say they want to go on holiday there. Dubai has a reputation of effectively being everything wrong with rampant consumerism. It's exciting on the outside, but when you get to the core of it, material items and shopping aren't going to magically make a person happy or content. Meanwhile, there's the abandoning of expensive supercars at airports and deserts. This tragedy happens because of a number of reasons, but it's usually because of outstanding debts a person cannot pay off. Again, it mirrors the manner in which Dubai becomes representative of the rich life, and some are so desperate to attain it that they put all their effort into looking wealthy, which means paying big bucks for status symbols and then having to leave it all behind when their debt catches up to them.
What money do you think you need to live comfortably here in Dubai?
At least 50k a month, bro. USD coming in profits. If you make less than 50k a month, no, you're gonna live with all the Pakistani people. Like, with all the respect to them, but that's where you're gonna live. I'd rather, if you had 50k, I would rather just live in Bali, live as a king there, or in Thailand, than go here, live as a brokey.
As a result, many are now judging the people who go there to holiday, with the stereotype of a Dubai tourist becoming something to look down on. At the end of the day, going to Dubai has become something of a status symbol in itself, meant to symbolize the idea of richness and excessive wealth, even if the person going there or living there isn't exactly rich. Dubai chocolate is supposed to be a small reminder of this excessive wealth through its excessive construction and excessive price. However, it too has been shown to be a relatively hollow fad. Once the hype around Dubai chocolate died down, the $25 plus chocolate bars are now lining the shelves and bargain bins for a still inflated cost, yet far cheaper than they once were. Let's get into the reasons why Dubai has become quite the controversial area in regards to the human rights issues it has attracted.
Today's subject, slavery.
The fact that 90% of its workforce is migrants means that they are more prone to vulnerabilities regarding exploitation, and as it turns out, that is a very real problem, as employers have been busted for holding passports hostage. Not to mention the allegations of forcing people to work brutally long shifts in extremely high temperatures, and suddenly the sparkling allure of Dubai becomes a facade. All of this, with strikes and unions banned in the country, effectively means that there's very little power or rights for workers there, which is why things can be built so quickly and cheaply, as it turns out migrant labourers have little say over whether or not they get paid. This is why the conspiracy that Dubai chocolate is a psyop has absolutely thrived, as the idea that the UAE is trying everything within its grasp to distract from the issues within Dubai is a popular idea. Plus, there's the rumour of what the original meaning of Dubai chocolate actually meant before it became a treat. The rumour goes that the wealthy elite would take in people they paid for and make them do unspeakable things that would end up looking like a mix of chocolate and pistachio, although whether or not this is true is difficult to say. Meanwhile, let's take a look at another reason why Dubai is suddenly everywhere online, as it turns out it has a lot to do with the influencer economy. Influencers will often say that they've been on holiday in Dubai, usually doing so because they heard that's where rich people go and they want to be rich, or seen as rich, too.
I'm 17 years old, I'm in Dubai, I'm not even legally allowed to rent, I got my friend to rent for me. We got the Berber Sour. I only got this to actually manifest because I'm trying to get some crazy cars soon, like Porsches, Lambos, whatever. And the only way you can do that is by manifesting your car.
However, influencers are the main reason why Dubai chocolate became so famous in the first place. The clips of people breaking the Dubai chocolate bars in two and showing the camera the money shot of the pistachio filling oozing slowly out quickly became the de facto reason why it skyrocketed in popularity. It's the reason why drinks such as the labubu matcha Dubai chocolate latte became real-life concepts, simply because of the globbing together of buzzwords was enough not only to increase online SEO, but also because they were recognizable enough products that they translated into offline sales. It's a lucrative economy for influencers to get into the next big thing and spread it as it's trending, and that is one of the reasons why this sweet chocolate treat became as big as it did.
Matcha labubu.
Matcha labubu.
Filled with Dubai chocolate. Isn't that just crazy?
So what's the next big sweet thing that influencers will promote? Well, Etymology Nerd reckons it'll be ube because it's vivid on camera and it's already picking up steam, and I'd have to agree because, anecdotally, I'm finding a lot more ube-flavoured food on the street than usual. Regardless, the arrival of Dubai chocolate initially led to a fad across the world wherein consumers clamoured to get their grubby hands on the hottest new thing. However, it seems to have become an allegory for the existence of Dubai and the pitfalls of rampant consumerism itself, as it too is an incredibly flashy product that promises great wealth and happiness, yet ultimately falls short, especially when it is discovered that it is built off of the exploitation of vulnerable people from other countries. Hence, we have the psyop allegations that the popularity of a chocolate bar was manufactured to distract from the real issues centered around Dubai, and it would seem that for a short period, it absolutely worked. See you next time on Lessons in Internet Culture.